Okay, a quick little snippet before I get into the meat of the video. My final SummerSlam 17 Fusion of Season 3. Man, I'm going to keep doing them because the fusions are still going to be somewhat, useful. Pros and everything are still better than normal cards, but, as far as Season 3, this would be the last one I collect before the Season 4 update. I've collected 4 of the cards. Oh, well, let me go in, but I've got... The only 3 I'm missing are Jimmy Uso, Finn Balor, and Asuka. I have more than a 50% chance of getting a pro here, so let's hope for one. And... Yes! Won't that beat all? Pro Natalia for the win. After I get Lonix, I'll have to pro her up. The Money in the Bank Natty, and then I'm going to have a full pro lineup for SummerSlam 17 females. That's a damn good thing. Alright, and now on to the meat of the video. Hello everybody, I'm the Gaming Pegasus 187, and I'm back with another episode of Supercard. As you saw, I collected my final SummerSlam 17 Fusion of Season 3. At least until the Season 4 update, which will hit this week. As you can see, we did get Kane, got Lana to pro, got Natty to pro, so that's 3 new females to pro. So, that I'm really happy about. Now, I have nothing to collect. Just a team event to show off Becky Lynch. So we are getting a female in this ring domination. And I gotta say, I'm very happy with it. All the undercards are females too. So this definitely get prepared for Elimination Chamber. Is definitely going to be worth it. So yeah, they did. Timers are down. I'm not really going to touch Rumble. Probably do a little Money in the Bank grinding here because I'm probably going to need eventually contracts. I did get the first Natty too. So you can see why I'm down to 400 credits or contracts. So I've got to pull about 22,400 credits out of my ass in about 10 days. So that's doing... I figure if I could do about 5,000-6,000 in a day if I really bust my ass, and then... Yeah, but knowing me, I'm going to really slack my ass off, so... Which I shouldn't be doing, but... I'm really doing this video as... Really as kind of a send-off, a reminisce, if you will, of Season 3. Now... Going back through my channel, I only started doing Supercard videos right about the end of Season 2. And even now, I feel like I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So, and ups have been had with this game, downs have been had with this game. It's been a constant joke. The Cash Daddy, Supercard, can you please fix your game? Haha, yeah. Fucking hell. Whoever got the video of Broken Matt Hardy do that, you deserve a medal, good sir. Because that's actually one of my favorite gifts in response to when these Cat Daddy fuck something up. But I've been playing the game literally since Season 1, since the fucking beginning of this thing. So, and there was a week off where I just didn't play it. And then I just got there, I should go back to it, and I just kept playing because it was really the only thing I really was playing. And Season 1 is the most bare bones shit compared to now that you could ever see. I mean, there was no game. You did have to play games to token up cards, and you can see I fucked something up there. It was just levels, and you're just grinding for levels. But the game was old. It was just really growing stale. Where I was literally just playing events and just doing enough to get energies for King of the Ring. even that wasn't much, because I was also how King of the Rings worked. Season 1 King of the Rings worked was you could just flip flop your lineup, so you could swap them out. They would charge back up, and you could. So if you did that like every 2 or 3 games, and you had a halfway decent lineup, and you just switch them out for one game, you were fine. But the thing with Season 1 is that if you had, literally, the fusion cards were the most OP things you could ever see. The event cards were kind of right under that, and then you had... then when they introduced the throwback cards, oh god, if you got lucky and you got pro, I think it was Rick Rude and Tino Santana. I almost Tino Sabatella. What the fuck is wrong with me? But it was just OP as shit. So Season 2 comes along, and we all of a sudden get these like really cool. We get you can add tokens, and you have to play games to. So there was more work involved, but that also became a chore at times, and a lot of times it still is. You see, now I've got 4 pros to work on. Kane, I'm going to do in the ring domination for when the first event card pops up, because you know it's going to be ring domination. I mean, but they really started to evolve the game, and then you add things like Money in the Bank, which I'm playing now, which allowed players to really free players to get really good cards. You just had to grind. But then they also introduced ads for bouts. And now that's been blown completely wide the fuck open, because people figure it out. And this is through no fault of Cat Daddy themselves. It more has to do with the services, so like iOS and Android. I think Amazon doesn't have this. I think the Amazon tabs in the Amazon App Store does not have this, I don't believe. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But basically unlimited ads. So you get unlimited bouts. And as long as you were going to put the work in and grind, you could literally get a full, pretty much a solid deck of just Money in the Bank cards. But this is where when we went from Season 2 to Season 3, the game really... My frustration with it was really starting to hit an all-time high. Because I couldn't tell you how many times I got boned in Hardened King when they released. So they released 3 new tiers at the same time. Awesome. So we have this new Royal Rumble mode. We have this PvP ranked mode. And the same old ring domination RTG cycle. And this is another thing. You used to get pros out of the RTGs. Now, you had to play both events to get the cards. So if your RD deck is not in the event tier, you are not getting the event pro. Sorry, I got a glass of tea. It's just ice left. But that's ice. Yeah. But and they actually experimented with that when ring domination first became a thing at the end of Season 1. Because it was just the one card. The one event, and then the next event, it was the next card. So this is cool. So they started to... As the game started to expand, so did some of the fucking problems. I mean, my god. You go into Season 3, and how many times did I get 50 Shades of Boned? I mean, just ruthlessly fucked. And didn't even have the courtesy to buy me dinner first. Semi-bumps, quarter bumps, don't even make the fucking brackets. Because you had single ultimates in Hardened King of the Rings. And no Hardened Pro was going to beat those bitches. So every time I saw the Money in the Bank cards, I was pissed. Like, why are these cards showing up in this tier King of the Ring? Okay, and that wasn't one of them. But then there were problems that people took advantage of that benefit. Like, this is also programming with... Something happened with some of these events where... Or the game in general, where I got my freebie. I got my 2 ladder rewards, Kevin Owens and Liv Morgan. No, no, it was Kurt Hawkins and Liv Morgan. Excuse me, because Kevin Owens is my hardened freebie. But then the game did not register for your tier pull. So I went like 365 resets without any kind of tier pull, and then they released like a hot fix for the game and basically reset all the counters, and everyone got a tier pull. Not a freebie pull, tier pull. So I got a manager. 2-stat manager, but, you know, 2-stat manager is 2-stat manager for Road to Glory. It's great. But, yeah. And then, one of the team Road to Glories, and I remember this because I think I was at like 230, 240 resets, and Team Ring Domination comes up. So, yeah, figure, you know, I'm close to my poll. I'm going to get it. Boom, Liv Morgan, pro female, awesome. Liv Morgan's a low tier card, mind you, but a pro's a pro's a pro. Especially females, because you can always use, females are so hard to come by with this game. But then the game is broken because it didn't reset your counters, so it just literally acts as you got a freebie every fucking reset. I got myself 7 resets before I went in the wild. Got the last one, which was Callisto, and it stopped. So that was 7 cards. Literally 7 tier pulls. And that wasn't the last time Team Ring of Domination netted people cards. This is by the time I'm in Ultimate tier. What happened is that this is after another update which shit happens, but these are things that really break the game. Because if you dropped your rank tier down to your rare, super rare, I had to do it to super rare to get to work. And you get your freebie pull, you go back into the highest tier, and again you get your freebie tier pull. So I did this 10 times so I got bored with it. There are some people that 45, 50, 55, 60 ultimate cards. I mean, more than anyone would know what to fucking do with. So, it's just constant things in this game that were just broken. I mean, waiting on network, that's one of the other constant running gigs. You're always waiting on the network. But and then Ultimate Tier just drug out so long. I was getting bored with it by the end. But then they released WrestleMania 33 tier. We got Team Battleground, which also opened up, which really accelerated people forward pretty quickly. Because you were literally getting your cards, your team's tier, and you were getting people into Ultimate and just WrestleMania 33 tier, and it was definitely something to where they did fix it when SummerSlam 17 tier hit with the no guaranteed SummerSlam 17 cards. I mean, unless you bought the pack, which I think it was the single still. They had the pros, but now is the single. Is that going to do it? No. So, they learned from their missteps, and there were other things that just fucked off. There was another a single RD glitch where, for whatever reason, you hit a manager you had a card on the board, and you hit one of your manager cards. It launched, and we were seeing stats for 3, 4, 5, 6, like 300, 400,000 points for no reason. Because of a glitch, and it cost shit in the long run, and it was weird. But Everyone got around. There was always, oh, they messed something up, 300 free credits, 300 free credits. But what Season 3 overall really kind of felt like was Season 2.5. It was just, and we're going to extend it. Here's more tiers. Here's new game modes. Here's new shit. And it just... And now we're to the point where one of my things with this cool thing with all the tokens, and it's however you want to stat your cards. Well, when you, on the pros now, when you're getting 12 tokens, unless you're like being sneaky and loading them proc-wise, which a lot of people don't do depending on the card. I mean, with Lana, it's all on the proc, baby. All on the proc with Lana. But some of the higher cards, you're going to kind of spread them out a little more because... Or you're going to be sneaky with how you token them in ways where, ooh, like maybe someone's going to upgrade something in toughness where the toughness is actually really good, or they're going to go to the lower stat or whatever the fuck. But, in fact, how long have I been fucking recording? I didn't even know. So, that's kind of my thing is, are we going to see 4 or 5 token slots per stat on a card? I'll just throw it out as an example here. Go to my ranked. We'll go into... we'll do Cena here. All the games played, everything is all pro'd up. Look at this. I mean, seriously. What's the fucking difference? I mean, what the shit? You know, it's... Oh, look. See? Bliss. 12 tokens on the pro. See, I mean, I did something different here with Sasha, but... That's just one thing. I mean, ranked... At least ranked mode is fun when it works. I mean, they also did things like... They've added the attitudes, which you're now going to be able to use in chat. We've seen the addition of, you know, Hall of Fame cards, but the game has definitely evolved over time, and it's for the better, maybe sometimes for the worse. You know, I think King of the Ring was one of the things that definitely needed an overhaul, because this, it just felt like a lot of times where you're wasting 2 days and just to get boned. I mean, and when you really don't need cards anymore, well, literally when you don't need WrestleMania cards anymore, you know, the lower tier, it's, unless you make the finals, it's not worth it. So we'll see how the new King of the Ring plays. We'll see. I'll be seeing a lot more footage Monday of people that got to play the game, and they're going to show off footage. So I'm going to be studying a lot of that. I'm going to try and get another video out Tuesday evening before the season launches. But I wanted to take this time to kind of reminisce and kind of give my own little send-off for Season 3 as we near Season 4. Pegasus out.